legacy garden means to me a place where you can be peaceful, mindful, and overall reflect on yourself and your surroundings.
We're also going to pass it down through generations, and it's something we can pass down to future children who can have fun taking care of it.
It also means to me the hard work that we put into it with like building the beds and putting the soil in and planting the plants.
On top of that, without the help of Mr. Norm, none of this would be possible. So this is our square foot garden. As you can see, we lined up strings for every square foot. And the purpose of this is to make sure every single plant gets enough room to grow.
So in each square, there's kale, there's spinach, there's broccoli, and then over here are Italian dandelions.
So the reason of using this form of garden is so that you space things out and so that they're not all clumped together. It's a widely used form of gardening and farming and like planting the things that you need because it's not all clumped together and it gives each plant room to grow.
So in our sensory garden, we have a lot of sensory plants that have to do with smells and touch, like this plant right here. It's very fuzzy and it smells good.
And some of them you can even taste.
Yes, the safe ones. You can't just go in the garden and eat stuff because that's not safe. And so, yeah, we have like oregano, basil, rosemary. We have the beautiful marigolds.
So our Zen garden, it was Gage's idea, and I think it was meant to bring a peaceful vibe to all these theme gardens, and if younger students came here, they could come and look at this and just feel relaxed and serene. So we have marigolds, which bring beautiful color to our garden, and these angel bells, which I think are really pretty.
Here we have our little carpet flowers right here, which are super soft and fluffy. And our lavender, which smells very good. We have milkweed over here with its little flowers.
We have $1 Million Sky that has not bloomed yet, but I hope it's beautiful.
So the theme of this garden is the moon garden. In the middle, we have the sun.
And around it we have the stars. This is my favorite part of the moon garden. It's drops of Jupiter. It's a big plant and it's actually edible. Another thing that I really like about this garden is the coral bells because in like the night it has like a silvery pigment and when you put water on it, it looks really cool.
And these two right here, they're called angel's trumpet and they're like supposed to represent planets.
What I learned from working on the Legacy Garden is a lot about plants and what they need to survive in a garden and requirements for a garden.
One thing I learned about our garden, our legacy garden, was hard work and teamwork.
Yeah, it wasn't really easy building the beds and putting in the soil, but we all worked together and got it done.
Yeah, on that note, like, not only one or two people have to cooperate, but everybody as a team has to do something at least and cooperate with each other.
My personal favorite part of working on the Legacy project in the garden was probably planting because it was just very fun to take them out the pots and just move it around and stuff and get my hands dirty. It was fun.
My favorite part of the garden was definitely planting the plants.
It was really fun designing it in our own unique way.
I like putting the dirt into the beds because it taught us that we all have to work together to like finish what we started.
Yeah, that was really fun. That was probably my favorite part. Putting the soil in and building the beds was really fun, and also planting the plants.
Yeah, same with me. I like building the beds and putting the dirt in.
Yeah, I like the building the beds part and putting the dirt in because it shows how important teamwork is.
I enjoy the planting the Zen garden, experiencing the plants, and also loosening up the roots and digging the holes.
I enjoyed arranging it and making it look all pretty for others to see.
Yeah, I also enjoyed like making it look pretty and helping gauge planting them.
My favorite part about gardening was also planting. I enjoyed getting my hands dirty and digging and actually putting the plant into the earth.
I believe our future generations will love the garden we put together. It's very peaceful and it's a great place to reflect on your day or anything that you'd like to reflect on.
On top of that, me personally, I just like to sit down, explore the gardens, everything around us, and just personally look at the plants. I think it's very mesmerizing.
Yeah, I think it's very relaxing. All the colors work well together. I think the future generations will use this well.
I hope they feel joy out of the garden and the hard work we put into it.
I hope that they find the teamwork that we found here, and they find that it helps to all come together and figure out what you're supposed to do.
Something I'd love to see is them add more themed gardens or something like that. That'd be really cool.
Build more raised beds.
Yeah, just like us.
Hope future students will become inspired to plant their own gardens and enjoy the plants that we have and grow their own plants and become tuned to the needs of them and experience the different plants there are out there to experience.
I hope that the future students that will come here will see our garden and become mindful of their surroundings and see all the beautiful plants that we've planted here. Possibly be inspired to start their own garden with their own theme.
I like to come over here and sit and just look at the pretty flowers that we have, just to admire them.
I like the smell of the plants, like our lavender and our marigolds.
This garden helps me be mindful of my surroundings and all the beautiful plants that are always around us and help us